What's up, you guys? Ross Sapp, managing editor of Fightful.com. Just because it's Christmas weekend doesn't mean that Fightful.com is leaving you without content. New content. We have several great features coming up on the wrestling side of things. You all may have seen that interview that James Lynch did with Colby Covington, UFC star, appeared on Impact Wrestling. That is up on our YouTube as well. Tons of articles coming out of that. But we also have the third ever Fightful Wrestling Weekly. This is something that I released kind of quietly a couple of weeks ago. There are a lot of stories or a lot of things that happen that I can't necessarily fit into stories and aren't something that we want to clog up our feed with as they're just kind of like things that go under the radar, and I compile them into here. I'm working on that NWA feature that's dropping next week. I've got a lot of behind-the-scenes info on that on this week's episode of Fightful Wrestling Weekly edition rather. In the following weeks, I'll have some more behind-the-scenes information, like who else I talked to that maybe didn't make the cut, who passed on it, who has kind of put me off and said, next week. Much like the Muhammad Hassan and the Brawl for All pieces, I will be doing a revisited version of this down the line where, sometimes you publish an article or publish a feature and somebody says, well, you got this wrong, or you didn't get my side of this story. Well, I always go back and I do get their sides of the story, and I do check in on anything else. Also, I've got some news on WWE morale as it relates to working Christmas, especially next year. Also, some information on Raw talent and some of the things that will be happening with them. RUSEV news, especially in regards to his shirt. That caught a lot of people in WWE off guard. That is a very interesting story, and RUSEV is a very popular person backstage right now. News on Impact Wrestling and their future as it pertains to live events, and Colby Covington's future with the company. Colby Covington, one of the hottest names in MMA right now, had appeared for Impact Wrestling. It was a real get for them. I'm surprised they didn't push it a little bit more. I have my take on the Ring of Honor versus UFC situation and the back and forth between myself, Daniel Cormier, what I think about Chase Sherman's aspect of things. He kind of got the ball rolling on that. Information on Tommaso Ciampa, who has been out almost all year with an injury, and maybe a podcast personality looking for a new home. I've got also some information on Women of Honor, their championship, when that was decided. All that drops in the Fightful Wrestling Weekly. That's Friday morning. Also, this weekend, I'm dropping the Fightful Books It Royal Rumble Changes podcast that I did a while back. You can go check that out right now by registering for free at Fightful.com. And you can get that and a ton of other perks absolutely free as a member. Use our forums, share our shows, our podcasts, look at our events, all that good stuff, my friends. Anything you all want added to Fightful.com, let us know about. There is nobody that covers MMA, pro wrestling, and boxing quite like us. And if you don't give a damn about one of them, you can just filter it out at Fightful.com. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, check out the Fightful Wrestling Weekly. Tell me what you want to see in there. Tell me what additional podcasts you want to see. Just let me know. I'm here for you, my friends. Until next time, we're out.